Aries, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. This is an energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life. This is your message. And if you're not an Aries and this popped up into your feed and you're like, why? I'm here to tell you, it's because this is absolutely your message, because it only finds the people that are meant to see it exactly when they need to see it. This is where your message begins. What kind of earth sign are you dealing with? What kind of earth sign? Now, of course, it doesn't have to necessarily be that their sun sign is earth, but this is a solid person. This is a mature person. This is somebody who has their SHIT together. It's somebody who is responsible, respectful, and a lot of times it represents a boss. So maybe you're getting a new job, you're getting a new job offer, or you're leveling up in terms of this is a part of you. Not necessarily it's one of your zodiac signs, like, but that this is your maturity level. This is you becoming solid. Finances are good. You got life under control. There's abundance and prosperity that you have created for yourself. So Aries, this is a really solid, trustworthy, reliable energy. And if this is a dude that's in your life, this is like Daddy Warbucks, honey. This is like a yummy guy. This is somebody who basically has it all together. The only thing wrong with the King of Pentacles, nothing's wrong with him. If this is a person that you're meeting, this is somebody who you might feel is a little boring at first. That's the only thing with earth signs, is like they could be handsome or beautiful. This is a masculine, so it doesn't have to be a male, but masculine energy is self-contained and focused really on one specific thing. Like it's decided upon itself, right? And then it just moves forward. So that's masculine energy. So it could be a male or female, but this is somebody who's real put together. If this is a person, this is somebody who is real put together. I mean, they wear tailored stuff. You know, it's not necessarily flashy, but it's tailored. It's quality over quantity, but the quality is going to be on point. This is somebody who, you know, they're not going to be boisterous. They might not be the life of the party. But that's the one thing that could be wrong with them, is that sometimes earth signs come off as boring because they're stable, because they're practical, because they're project focused, right? They look for the quantifiable. They're practical. It's almost their goodness and how reliable they are that makes them boring, especially when it comes to love and romance, because people perceive reliability, dependability, and responsibility as boring, and they're getting all their rocks off, and you guys are getting all crazy on these, you know, F boys up here or F girls up here that are stringing you along and making your heart flutter and making you wonder when the next text is going to come. This is not that energy. This is the gentleman energy. This is the refined lady energy. This is a person who's respectful, in control of themselves. And in a lot of ways, if you're used to the toxic shit, you might be thinking, oh, this person doesn't like me, or oh, I don't like them. I don't feel the excitement. Well, it's not about excitement, man. It's who you feel safe with. It's who you feel protected by. It's who secures your space and secures your peripheral, your perimeter, right? This is it. This is the beautiful energy. And this isn't in a romance interest. This is a person who you would want to work for. This is a company, could represent a company that you would want to work for, because their stock exchange is solid, you know, their credit is good, they're in the black, right? They're making money, they got profit coming. Like, this is something that is reliable and trustworthy, and beautiful energy for you coming in. And then we've got 5 of Cups, and this, I just felt like, you know, Debbie Downer. Yeah, this is bullshit right here. I'm just going to say it. I don't even know why shoot, I almost feel like turning these cards back over. So there's some disappointment here. Maybe disappointment around a job. Maybe disappointment around a person. This is why you guys got to watch to the end and even go to the extended, because you never know how this is going to turn. So just to let you know. We have the 5 of Cups, which is disappointment in the past. Oh, no, it's what I just said. It's that you ain't even going to know what to do with this energy because of all the crap you're still holding on to from the past. This is a heartbreak, a disappointment, some sort of real heartbreak. It really ripped you up and you're still feeling it. You're still like feeling it. So I don't think that this is the kind of person that's going to make you confront it, or because I'm doing this reading and this is Venus is in Aries right now, especially if you're like a first decan Aries. Venus retrograde is right there conjuncting your natal sun. It's kind of like the end of the first decan, beginning of the second. So this is like, say, April, I don't know. I would say like April 2nd to April 8th, something like that. If that's your birthday, this would really be impacting you. This sense of some douchebag might be coming back, right? It could be that they're, real attractive and real solid, or you're feeling it about them a lot. Or somebody shows up, because really what the Venus retrograde is about is value and changing your value systems. And so Aries, you always looking for that punch. You always looking for the fire, right? Maybe you need to be looking for something more solid. Maybe you need to be self-respecting to the point where it's not about who can get your juices flowing, but who is going to be reliable, who is going to pull through, who is going to be ride or die, who is going to be able to pay their own damn bills so you don't got to do it for them. I know you know. I mean, that is 100% what I'm talking about. And I think that because you're dealing with disappointments or sadness from the past, you may not actually be seeing the value of somebody, but by the end of this Venus retrograde, you are going to. That's what it's going to teach you. It's going to teach you to value different qualities in a person. And this is where your journey begins, okay? Except for those few of you who are like, there's a specific earth sign that is returning because they done did you dirty. They broke your heart. Or maybe you broke theirs. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if it's both specifics. What is their relationship with this earth sign? Lordy, that just spilled out. Okay, Aries, calm down. Calm down. You're yelling at me. No, I'm just kidding. Here you go. Look. Someone didn't appreciate you. Okay, so flat out right now, if there's an ex coming back, to the curb. Done. It's done. I'm talking to Aries now. You can burn their asses in a second. It's done. Why? Because they're not going to appreciate you. They didn't appreciate you once. They ain't going to appreciate you again. Or their asses still don't have a job. Now, if this is also like a job situation, maybe it's not romance at all. Maybe it's that, somebody's disappointed. Somebody's disappointed with somebody's performance. So you could be coming up with some hardship that's going on. Like people are disappointed with your performance, or you're disappointed that somebody didn't see that you were good enough, or they didn't see your value. This could be with something that you really wanted or thought was going to move on with your life, right? Or you're dealing with the situation of or the fallout from not being hired, or not being seen, or not being valued in any way. And then we have the 9 of Swords. So you were really kind of worried about it, or it was keeping you up at night, or it really bothered you. And Knight of Wands is here. It's like, I got to take action about this because I've rested on this for too long. So it's almost like I got to take action on something that is still fucking with me from the past. There's something there, whether it's a resume or an ex-lover that is messing with you from the past, and you got to confront them. You got to resolve this issue, or else it's going to continue to stress you out. So it's like, take care of your business, or it's going to impact your future. Remember, the future is not decided yet. You can still change your choices and change that outcome. So this up in here is like, you don't want to be, it's basically what it's saying by coming out in the future is like, you don't want this to happen. So this is what you got to do to change it now. You got to confront somebody, or you got to take action on something that's missed, or that's like a failure in one of your systems, or Or maybe if this is romance, you got to deal. You got to, basically, God is saying, confront this issue. Confront this energy that broke your heart. Confront this energy that brings you down and was a disappointment. Don't let it continue to perpetuate and be a disappointment. And you'll be able to, the good news, and this is really good news actually, you'll be able to see what that is. You'll be able to see where the broken wiring is. You'll be able to see where the sadness is. You'll be able to see what the betrayal is. You'll be able to pinpoint it, recognize it, see it, and scoop it out like a cancer doctor, taking away that tumor, and throw it out, burn that shit, burn it. Okay? That's what you're going to be able to do. And that's really good because you don't want to end up here. And if you don't confront it and you try to walk away from it, or see, I don't think you was about to walk away from anything. I don't think you was about to walk away from shit. I just think maybe you didn't know what it was. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I can't take action on something that I can't see, that I can't pinpoint. And the beautiful energy is now you're going to be able to hop on it, right? Because you don't want this outcome anymore. And it's like, do it this week, do it now. Hop on it. Don't rest on this. Don't risk that this same sabotage is going to continue to sabotage you in your future, because left unattended, it will. In fact, I think what woke you up is that it already sabotaged something. It took away something from you that you really wanted or expected to get. And you're like, oh, no, it's not going to play me again. I'm not going to let it continue to sabotage me. That's not going to happen. And it's not going to happen. You're going to see very clearly and know exactly what to fix. So how do we move on from this? How do we move on? Okay, that's a good answer. I love you, God. Oh, I love you. Okay, how do we move? Oh, bitch. We got the devil energy. Ew. Tacky. But in this situation, because this is Capricornian energy, honest to God, this isn't the devil. This isn't reading to me like normal, the devil card with the meaning. This is reading to me like I'm getting serious, because that was the answer to the question, right? What do we do about this? We get serious. We don't take no shit no more. We get real strict, and we get real disciplined, and we get real draconian. That's very specific to the letter of the law. We're going to get to the letter of the law about something. And we're not, and that's sort of like God's giving you the strategy for dealing with this situation. Get to the letter of the law, because there is some dark energy here that wants to keep fucking you and fucking with you, and may want to keep fucking you, and doesn't want to let you go. But honestly, there's this energy of this happy new beginning. Somebody wants to give you a happy new beginning, but this bitchy ass energy is like, is holding on. It's fear-based. So the thing about the devil card is you think it's coming from the outside. It's coming from the inside. The devil is in you. That's where it comes from. This is untempered spirits that are inside of you, untempered emotions, untempered beliefs that rot you out inside. So there's some sort of restriction that's inside of you that's not letting you accept or really feel you deserve. It's almost like you don't feel you deserve this happy beginning, this beautiful offer. The beautiful offer, you do deserve it. It's fear. Okay, so you got to tell me, God, what do I do about this damn fucking devil energy? Or if, for those of you out there specifically, you're dealing with a Capricorn. That's who the King of Pentacles is a Capricorn. It could be literal. It could be literal for some of you. A Capricorn is coming back into your life, and they're going to offer you love. They're going to offer you connection. They're going to offer you commitment, because all of a sudden now they're ready. And you always get a choice, guys. You get to do what you want to do with your life. All I can do is describe the energies to you and then leave it up to you to choose what is the best for you. And it may not be the best for you forever, but sometimes we got to go through a little bit more shit. Like, this is what retrogrades teach us. And I'm talking to you now because I'm filming during Venus retrograde, and Mercury is about to go retrograde soon. For those of you watching it way after I post this, this is early March of 2025. And so we have Venus in retrograde. She went in retrograde, I think, on the 3rd. And then we're going to have a Mercury retrograde too. So there's a lot going on celestially now, and it's all retrogrades. And what does that mean? It means that we missed some shit. And lots of times that's why it sticks on us. And that's why it comes back, because we really have to handle it. You know, that's what this is. This is retrograde energy. I got to take action during the retrograde about this shit that is going to continue to fuck with me. That's the only way I'm going to fix it or solve it, is to actually confront it. And that's what you got to do. This, my friends, is about like facing your fear with community and love, or trusting that you are loved enough and that you are cared about enough to face this fear, or to face this Capricorn. There's something here that, you know, it's like transmuting, alchemically transmuting that fear and that hate or that sadness or that stuckness into love and progress. And you absolutely can do that. Check this out. Check this out. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look how beautiful. But I forgot. I wish you guys could talk to me as I'm doing this reading. Still here. I wish you guys could talk to me, because what did I ask? Do you remember? Okay. What did I ask? So, God, it's a long day. I know you feel it. I work a job just like you guys do. I didn't used to, but I had to because the channel changed and stuff, whatever. But I know, I get it. I feel your stress. I feel your strain. So, what did I ask? What have we got to do? We've 100%. We've got to confront the issue. There is something coming in. I don't know if you guys are getting an inheritance from a mother figure. There's some sort of value or worth coming in. There's some sort of abundance. You want something. You want something. You desire something. It's going to be met. The resources are there. Just wish. Just ask. You'll receive. You already know this is coming. This is an energy of deep trust and understanding in the value and the certainty of a situation. This is learning definitely your self-worth. But honestly, remembering that you deserve the very best. There is something very valuable and very abundant coming into you. 100%. And these restrictions are all a little bitch. And you can smack them around. I promise you this. But you got to confront them. Hold on. Let's get a moon card. Ooh, you guys are going to have to follow me to the extended. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe now. Ring that notification bell. Select all notifications, because only then will you be notified when I go live. And here is the only place I do free public tarot card readings. I'll be going live this week sometime. This weekend. So if you want to participate, free public tarot card readings, be sure you get notified, right? And then if you want a personal reading, I provide those as well. Just go to my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. You can book a schedule right there, but that's the only place you can book and schedule. I don't do this WhatsApp shit. Like, I don't do it, never have, never will. I don't even schedule through my Instagram or Facebook profiles, and I have pretty strong profiles in those two places, but I don't schedule through there. It's only through my website. Could you imagine if I scheduled in all those places? I wouldn't. No, I'm not a juggler. I can't do that. A time for healing, balsamic moon, and adjustments are required. Wow, this is emotional adjustments of what you're going to allow into your life. And that's what it's saying. It's almost like God's not going to let things move too quick or move too fast, because something has to be shifted around or changed. You're still going to be experiencing these restrictions, but be glad for it, because what it's really doing is cleaning up your act, cleaning up your garbage by cleaning up your standards. It's sharpening your standards so that they're raised when it's really important. And right now, what's really important is to allow your standards to shift and change. But there is a beautiful new beginning. I've got a date for you. That's March 28th. It's an Aries. That's the next new moon that's coming, and that's going to be a solar eclipse. So, because we're in eclipse season now, this full moon coming in Virgo on the 13th is a lunar eclipse. So, we're in eclipse season, you know, and it's like good for us. There's a lot of changes. There's a lot of shifts. For you, it feels very internal. It feels very personal. And honestly, it's like, you have to adjust the new things that you let into your life. So maybe go a little bit slower right now and allow yourself, and emotionally, because this is what the moon cards tell us, emotionally, it's going to take you a little while to process what wants to come in, and it's going to take you a little while to, I think, decide to allow yourself to have what you've been wishing for years, because partially you're still stuck on something that wants to hurt you, or a part of you that doesn't believe you deserve this. And that's going to be a big mountain to get over, to allow yourselves to take these opportunities and stop self-sabotaging. So let's go to the extended and we'll work through this. I'll see you guys there.